is Coach Sam I Am, and I'm just here doing some work, doing my live streaming, trying to connect with all of you guys, connect with all the good peeps. Oh, connect with all the good peeps out there. Yeah. So today's Thursday. I'm living in the UAE. And for those who don't know, Thursday is like a Friday. So it's the end of the working week. So now is the time where we're kind of checking out mentally, where we kind of leave tonight, and we're kind of zoning out right now, and we're going into the weekend mode. So I'm looking forward to that. I had an interesting week, and then I'm going to probably party with the friends. But anyway, man, this year has been an interesting year. I gotta say, it's been a fucking interesting year. 2019, or actually no, 2020 January, I was doing a Euro trip, and 2019 was a good year, right? So I'm doing my New Year's resolutions, and I'm thinking, you know what? 2020, I'm gonna up it up. I'm gonna take it to the next level. But then I realized, actually, I didn't realize anything. It's just that, COVID hit, and you had to like grab everything that you were planning for and just freaking out the window. Anyway, I got a comment from Scarete Rose or something, and it's in French. I'm sorry, honey, I can't speak French, but if you can write it in English, that would be fantastic. So anyway, this COVID thing happens, and we had to like throw everything out the goddamn window and adapt. So I was hoping to expand into the European market, but that's not going to work out because we couldn't travel anywhere, we couldn't do anything. So COVID was like the stick that was just jammed into the gears where we had to just stop everything and kind of reflect on our values, man, our human values. Um, so we had to calm the fuck down and just be like, all right, what are our priorities right now? Our priorities are health, our priorities are family, our priorities are to, you know, sit with family and enjoy our lives because we kind of like, oh, you're a dude. All right, man. How are you? I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Where am I from? Lebanon. I'm from Lebanon, but I live in the UAE. Doing wonderful, dude. Man, I'm gold. I'm like $1 million. I feel like $1 million right now. Where are you from, man? I'm assuming France, right? So yeah, I was saying, man, it's just the whole thing just kind of like jammed our path, and we had to like figure out what we're gonna do. And the interesting part is that I believe things happen for a reason, right? So I've been planning to go online since like forever, and then when the COVID happened, just bam, I was like, man, this is a freaking opportunity. You gotta go and make this work. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've started like live streaming and stuff. It was challenging, but I'm getting the hang of it, right? Like before, it was just like me being awkward. I'm still awkward, don't get me wrong. But now it's just becoming smoother and smoother. My family is, as of now, are in the U.S. from France to Quebec to here. Oh, cool, man. Very nice. What got you moving from France to the U.S.? From France to Quebec to here. Okay, yeah, I would love to visit Canada sometime. I actually lived in the States, hence the accent. I lived in the States for around 2 years. I went when I was 9, and actually no, 7. I stayed there for 2 years. We had to leave because of the war. Yeah, we've had our share, man. Lebanese, we had our share of like um, struggles and war and stuff, and now with this whole explosion shit that happened, nuclear style, right? Um, so we're just like resilient as fuck, you know? So yeah, moving online and doing the live streaming and everything. So I came across Twitch, and it seems like a cool place to like hang out and meet some cool people. I mean, I got a cool friend right now. Okay, so you never asked your family. All right. Family is older, and my grandpa died. Now, I'm sorry to hear that, man. And he was lost who probably knew. So I don't know. Well, you don't have to know, man. You got to live the moment. Yeah, so I've been interviewing a lot of people on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, it's sam.fuladgar. So I've been interviewing a lot of people that are very successful from different backgrounds and different domains. And I gotta tell you, man, these successful people, man, they see opportunity, right? Like when people are freaking out and saying this is like the worst case scenario. These people are thinking, nah, man, this is amazing. This is like an opportunity for me to go out there and serve people even more. So that servant mindset is there for these people. So which is incredible. So I want to go out there right now and I want to help people as much as possible. I want to connect with people. You know, being on a lockdown and everything kind of makes us feel isolated sometimes. Um, but it's good to remember that we're people and we're human beings, and our main purpose is to connect with people and help one another. And it's very inspiring, though, to see people helping each other all around the world. I mean, if you look at the thing that happened in Lebanon, we were so divided. And now we're like closer than ever because we're seeing that, you know, everybody's suffering, so we're not different anymore. But yeah, so it's really interesting to see from a human perspective how we're doing and how we're changing things. But I would like to understand, I would like to see people how they're seeing this whole COVID thing happening. Is it something that's, you know, limiting you? Or are you feeling, I don't know, like this is something to be terrified of? Is this something that is changing your ways to make you better? I would really be interested to hear what's going on. For me, it's been an interesting journey, I gotta say, um, because it kind of jolted us in some sense where, as human beings, we were very interested in consistency, right? Like waking up in the morning, going to work, working out, and now it's just like, all right, the whole system, the whole new world order has drastically changed, and you got to sit at home and you got to contemplate, you know, your own mortality because you're seeing people die and everything. So you kind of have to like think about things that you haven't thought about before, which is really interesting. For me, it was like connecting with my soul even more on a deeper level, right? Like when you're so stuck to what you do, when you're so identified in terms of your ego with what you do, and you can't do it anymore because you know things have happened and circumstances have changed. So you kind of have to go on the spiritual level now. You kind of have to like disidentify with who you were as an ego, and you kind of have to start to connect with yourself as a soul. Um, yeah, it's interesting to see, and a lot of people are feeling anxious, depressed, worried. I get a lot of messages about that and how we can all deal with it. To deal with it, you just gotta accept. You gotta accept what is. You gotta go with the flow, man. You gotta be like water. You gotta be like water, my man. Like my friend Bruce Lee, right? He's my boy. My friend Bruce Lee, he said, man, when you put water into a teacup, it becomes the teacup. You put it into a container. I don't think he said container, but I'm just gonna go with container. And then it becomes the container. Now water can flow or it may crash. Be water, my friend. What he's saying by be water is go with the flow. Say yes to life. And the reason why we suffer as human beings is because life is happening in a certain way and we're not accepting it, right? Like, man's biggest suffering is life is not going the way I want it to go, okay? So, if you release your expectations, start releasing your expectations, and you start saying, all right, I'm gonna stay with what is, I'm gonna stay in the moment, I'm gonna be like water, then you'll start to realize that you're not suffering as before. You're just accepting the moment. You're not clinging on to what life should be. You're actually settling in the moment. You're seeing things as they are. I don't know if this is making any sense, by the way, but I'm just talking. Yeah, so because I started to suffer a lot, man, because I had goals, I had expectations, I had things that I wanted to achieve, and I can't achieve them anymore. So I realized I had to let go of what I think life should be, and I had to just be in the moment, like right now. I'm actually not comfortable with doing live streaming. However, saying yes to what is, even the anxiety that I'm feeling right now, accepting it as what it is and not really judging myself that this is something bad or wrong or should it happen or you shouldn't be feeling this way, and rather being like, anxiety, interesting. I'm gonna stay with that anxiety right now. Speaking of anxiety, I've suffered from anxiety for like 10 years. Anxiety, panic attacks, panic disorders. I don't know if anybody's ever felt panic. I'm sure someone's felt it. But it's interesting. It's interesting because it's kind of debilitating, but at the same time, I'm very grateful that I went through it. Gave me a lot of perspective. You had to contemplate your own mortality because you really think like you're dying. And you kind of have to consider how you're going to live your life. Are you going to be someone that lives fully or someone that just becomes a victim and accepts life being, as if you're like a victim or. But yeah, usually people that have panic disorder or anything like that are experiencing that because they think life is dangerous. They think life is gonna come out there and attack them. They've seen so many things that are, so many things that hurt them, to the point where they believe now that life is this place out there that's gonna just attack them. Which is not true because it's all in your freaking mind. It's all in your head, my friend. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'm liking this Twitch thing. I feel like I'm recording a diary or something right now. I'm actually at the office. It's like a co-working space. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of how this. So we got this right here in the meeting room. Yep. Yeah, that's where I hang. It's where Coach Sam unleashes his greatness. Oh, let's try to do that again. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, just connecting right here, right now. I'm gonna be doing more of this, and hopefully I'll be connecting with a lot of awesome people. Um, you guys got any questions about life, coaching, how to become a better human being, how to grow, how to overcome challenges? Coach Sam's your boy. Anyway, guys, stay awesome, stay strong, and peace out.